Da 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 wow wow wow. It's the Virtua Cop theme song. Hello, welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. We are playing Virtua Cop on the Sega Saturn. Now, I don't usually do these kind of themed episodes, but the reason that I'm playing this particular game on this particular day is because Pandemonium, Stream Regular Pandemonium, has released a 4.5-hour documentary on this game. A 4.5-hour documentary. I was lucky enough to see it early. It's very good. It's premiering right now. It's technically, you could go watch it live, the end of it, right now. 4.5 hours. It's very good. Lots of good stuff in it. The bits seem to be giving me trouble right now. I'm looking at my bits. The numbers are very bad. The bit numbers are terrible. They've never been so low. I can't believe these bits. I'm looking at the bits. I'm looking at the bits right now, and they're bad. I'm telling you, they're bad. The bits are bad. Can you hear me, everyone? The bits. They're getting lower. The bits are getting worse. I don't know what it is. Yeah, the bits. They're just no good. Not sure what's going on. Not sure if it's on my end or YouTube's end. My internet is working. Oh, wait. No, the bits are incredible now. I've never seen the bits this high. Oh my god. I cannot... The bits are supposed to be 6,000. They just jumped to 14,000. They were at 14,000 for, like, 10 seconds. Now they're back down to 6,000, the normal. Alright, I think the bits are back. The bits are back, everyone. The bits are back, and they're bittier than ever. Hey now, the bits are back. That's the channel name if you want to see the 4.5-hour documentary. If you want to see that 4.5-hour doc, that's the way to see it. Bits gotta make up for lost time. Yeah, it is the bits catching up when it jumps up like that. Pandemonium reviews every Sega Saturn game. Review is a weird word for what he's doing now. Nick Broadway making these incredible docs. He got interviews with like a huge number of people from the dev team for this game with a translator. It's a really good documentary. If you ever want to, if you have any interest in the Sega Saturn in general, what a good video. Unbelievable. Jason, I got Dark Souls. It seems you could just cheese it by killing one enemy and going back to the bonfire forever. Yeah, it takes a while, but I mean, if you want to play it like that, 100% you can. 100%. That is a viable option. Cheesing is always the way. So yeah, go check out that YouTube channel, or you can just search YouTube for Pandemonium reviews every Saturn game. It's premiering live right now, but it'll be just a regular video for you to click as soon as it's done, which should be in the next 15 minutes or so, or hour and 15 minutes. It might be hour and 15 minutes, I don't know. It's a 4.5-hour documentary. I forget when it started. No, it started at 8, my time, so 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. It's still right in the middle of it. Pandemonium does Such incredible work. As someone who has, like, a very intense interest in the Sega Saturn, it's lovely to have someone producing high-quality 4.5-hour documentaries on individual Sega Saturn games. Yes. Anyway, here we go. I was planning on playing this with a mouse, so I have a variety of Saturn light guns, but it does create a flashing on screen that doesn't bother me when I'm playing it, but is kind of unpleasant to look at. So I was planning on using the mouse, which is compatible with this game, but my Saturn mouse appears to be having trouble. I don't know what the trouble is. I'm going to try to fix it, but didn't have time before starting the stream, so I'm using a weird solution here. I've got a Retro Fighters Brawler Gen controller that creates false analog support for Saturn games that don't support the 3D control pad. And so I'm going to be playing this with that controller, which I find slightly more accurate than just using the D-pad. There's this guy. You can learn all about this guy in the 4.5-hour Pandemonium documentary. There's another guy coming up, too. I did not know they had so much backstory, but you can hear all the lore and backstory of Michael Hardy, also known as Rage, as well as this cool character. Waiting for his name to come up because I don't remember it. Come on, come on. Oh, James Cools, also known as Smarty. There you go. The Saturn have light guns? Yeah, the Saturn was a great console for light gun games. There were a ton of light gun games in the Saturn, and a huge amount of light gun accessories. I think the Saturn has maybe some of the best light guns of any console. The Virtua gun is great. Even the third-party light guns are generally pretty high quality. There's that guy. We're going to be fighting that guy soon. Get ready for that. There's the box set. You want to buy the game bundled with the gun in Japan? That's the box set right there. Wow. Oh. Now loading. Virtua Cup. Let's go to the options. Alright. Easy. Yeah. Gun looseness. Continue. This is all good. Make sure my key assign is right. Yes, it is. If you play this using a control pad, this is the key assignment I personally recommend. Speed up on the right trigger. Reload on the B. It puts reload on the C by default. Kind of hard to hit it. Anyway, once again, I do recommend the 4.5-hour Pandemonium documentary on this game that just came out. Great documentary. Unbelievable work by Nick. Congratulations to Nick, and also congrats on the official Sega Twitter channel, Twitter account, retweeting the announcement. Sega's behind this documentary. Alright, here we go. Stage 1. Arms, black market. Oh no. I gotta get used to the little controller here. You don't want to hit the people who are dressed in white and jump up right in front of your face. It's bad form. And you lose a little health. You lose a tiny health. Do. Ah! How's the volume, by the way? Because the music in this game is unbelievable. Kaboom. Got him. No. Volume's fine. Great, wonderful. That's a bad thing to do. Jump out right in front of someone who's firing a gun. Waving your arms like that. No. Oh, no. Got him. Stage 1 results, accuracy 49%. Great. That's it's very good. I like how this game looks so much. I like these blocky people. I like all the blocks. Wow. Using the standard Saturn controller, the Roundello. The 3D control pad is not compatible with the first Virtua cap. Oh no, I hit the person. What I'm actually using... I was trying to use the Saturn mouse, which is compatible with this game, but there's something wrong with my mouse. I'm not sure what it is, so I gotta open it up and try to fix it. So I'm using the Retro Fighters Gen something, which gives fake analog support to games that don't support it. Which is slightly better than just using the D-pad for a game like this. I do have light guns, and I am playing on a CRT, but it does create a lot of flashing, and I found it's largely unwatchable for a lot of people. Reload, you got it. Just wondering why you weren't using a light gun. Yeah, when I first started streaming back in like 2008, not 2008, 2018, when I would play light gun games, I would play them with a light gun, but that had some issues. There's just so much flashing. And genuinely, when you're playing it and the flashes are like timed with your own button presses and stuff, it's not really that big of a deal if you're not like photosensitive to that stuff. But
Pretty bold, aren't we? I'll take care of you myself.
oh no. Continue, yeah. It's just really unpleasant to look at. All the flashes. Oh yeah? You give up? Wait a minute! Wait, who is that? Oh no, someone's getting away! Rapid flashes can do a number on my eyes sometimes. Yeah. Like, I don't have epilepsy or anything, but flashes in general just kind of give me a headache. So, this just seems like the way to do it. And I've played this game enough. I'm not good at it, but I don't need the light gun experience. Is that the same reason you don't use the light gun games for all those other shooters you played on here before? Yeah, if there's a light gun game, I almost certainly have a light gun for it. I'm a big fan of light gun games. I have a huge assortment of light guns. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, look at that. Look at that tower falling down. What's your favorite light gun shooter? It might just be Virtua Cop 2. I mean, I might have the nostalgia for these games. They were some of my first 3D games that I ever played. But they are very good. How do you organize and store all those chords? What do you mean? Like, which chords in particular? There are different answers depending on... Oh no! No, I hit that guy. I'm sorry. Only light gun I have is the Master System Light Phase. Nice. There's some good light gun games in the Master System. If you watch the 4.5-hour Pandemonium documentary on this game, you'll discover that the gameplay for this game was inspired by a coffee commercial. There was a commercial for canned coffee, in which basically these kind of target reticles flew around the screen targeting, well, coffee. And the developers saw the commercial and was like, that's it. The developers of the arcade version, that is. This was then ported to the Saturn. Marcus, thank you for the $2. My favorite is Elemental Gearbolt. I like this too. Elemental Gearbolt has a like that. I feel like I put that in a, having played it now, I put that in a similar category to like Panzer Dragoon. Just artistic masterpiece.
Help me.
I feel like the moment-to-moment playing of Virtual Cop, like this is the sort of game that I want to play when I'm not feeling well. I need to zone out. Oh no! Dang. Continue? Yes, I don't mind if I do. A guy who's gonna be in there. Oh, got him. A lot of affinity for Gangster Town on Master System. Yeah, Gangster Town. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Ah! Boop 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 boop. There's so much nonsense happening all the time here. Got the automatic. Marcus, thank you for the $2. You do Battle Clash, or is that impossible? What's Battle Clash? It sounds familiar, but it's it's one of those names, like any game with the word dragon in it. Just I just kind of mix them all together. Like my head, all my head's coming up with is that mobile game. The mobile game that has some name similar to that. But I am certain that is not what you're talking about. Early doing a number on me. Kaboom! Battle Clash is a super scope game with giant robots. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I do have Battle Clash. I don't have a super scope. I've purchased a super scope 2 times, and both times I had to return it because the super scope did not work and I could not figure out how to fix it. So I don't actually have a super scope. I don't know if there's some super scope games that can be played without the super scope. If there are, I could play them on stream. But yeah, I don't got a super scope. Oh no. Sorry, my apologies. Sorry about that. Functional super scopes are like hen's teeth. Yeah.
Sure enough, you two. So you made it this far, huh?
Oh no. My magnum, no. I'm just doing real bad. That's fine. This is a relatively short game, so if we need to play through twice. Continue? Yeah, here we go. Oh boy, this level is definitely much harder with the with the controller. Oh boy. Well, we got him. Stage 3, Expert. Looks like you have Metal Combat Falcon's Revenge as well. Nice. Are any of those compatible without the super scope? Trying to use a super scope at an LCD screen? Who do you think I am? No, of course not. The super scope doesn't have a great reputation for working. Like, a lot of them are just not working anymore. A lot of them are just not functional. I'm sure they can be repaired, but I literally have no idea how. It's beyond my capabilities. Ah! Ah! You got me. Dang it. Oh, sorry. Apologies. Kaboom, got him. Oh no. Wow. Hey, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Hope you're doing alright. My grandmother's in hospice care right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing alright. Wishes. For this peaceful, possible time for your grandmother. Okay, I won't. Don't worry. Oh no. Sorry. My bad. Wow. Wow. Oh. There's the guy walking out with an axe. Who brings an axe to one of these fights? A lot of people, apparently. The one guy brings an axe and everyone wants to bring an axe.
Help me.
I imagine these green sight lines, these green targets are what Vulo sees every time. Every time they encounter Quisp cereal. I think Vulo, every time Vulo sees Quisp cereal, these Virtua Cop style. Targeting reticles. Ah! Sadly, no, you must have the super scope. Yeah. Yeah. Redship, thank you for the $5. And the beautiful dancing lemon, thank you. I love that lemon. Oh no. What a good lemon. Big fan of lemons. Oh, no, she said don't shoot me. Maggie. I like that you can shoot the little computers and stuff. Get out of here, business productivity. This game makes me feel like I'm in a 70s action movie. Yeah, the game was very much modeled specifically on like American action films. Japanese interpretation. Ah! Oh no! Reload! I only got 1 credit left. This is no good. I only have 1 credit left. Did you hear me? I only have 1 credit left. Ow.
But now, you'll regret being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, yeah? Continue, yeah, here's my last credit. Huh? Oh! Oh no!
This chopper is all I need. I'm through with you two. Now you meet your maker.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Ah. There he goes. Yeah, we got him. Look at that accuracy. Well, we did it. We beat the game. Did you know that the United States Department of Justice estimates that the United States Police Force kills around 10,000 pet dogs a year? 10,000 pet dogs a year. That is such a huge number of pet dogs. Anyway, good reasons to not call the cops. William, thank you for the 5 Canadian. I was gonna get KFC today, but I didn't, so here's $5. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. $5 whole. What am I gonna get with that $5? I probably won't get KFC. I don't know what they have that I can eat there. I'll probably get some noodles. I got some noodles today, but I'd like to get even more noodles. The lock-on sight automatically targets enemies. If the sight turns red, the enemy will shoot you. The game ends when all your life markers are gone. when your supply of bullets is depleted. Press the designated button twice quickly to reload. Oh. Oh. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's a gun. Oh. The cops are after us beef boys. You beef boys are too beefy for this town. That is me, Art, right at the top.
Help me! Don't shoot me!
Do-ba-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, I see you smirking. Virtua cap. We got ranking mode now. We're gonna got a training mode first. They got a whole training mode here. Let's train. Required performance. Hits 30. You got it. I will hit 30 times. That's one. Well, that's two. That, no. Oh, geez. I need 30. I didn't think this would be a problem. This is definitely going to be a problem. God. I'm only at 20-something. This is maybe too hard for the control pad. Incomplete. Let's try it again. Appreciate how truly gargantuan that one guy's delts are. Yeah, they are gargantuan. He does have the delts of an angel. The delts of an angel, but the smirk of a devil. Oh, God. No! No, we were one off. Oh, God. Incomplete. Yeah, I'll try again. Once again, can't recommend highly enough the 4.5-hour documentary that Nick Broadway, aka Pandemonium, put together for this game. It's out now. Well, it's out in a couple minutes. It's live premiering right now. 4.5 hours. The development of Virtua Cop. It's a long talk. Yeah, there's a lot of great info. Oh no. We did much worse this time. I wonder if this particular thing would actually be easier with a regular D-pad as opposed to this weird fake analog that I've been using. I'm not sure. Today's a big day for Virtua Cop. Yeah, it is. An easy way to find the specific link, actually, is to go to Sega's Twitter page. Twitter.com/Sega, because guess what? The official Sega Twitter account retweeted the documentary. That's how good it is. I don't know if they had seen it before then. Boy. I bet Sonic the Hedgehog watched it. This is not happening. I am actually going to try just plugging the regular controller in instead of this Retro Fighters one. Let me see if it's any better with a regular controller. I will have to reboot. This is made for a light gun. Oh yeah, no, this is 100% a light gun game. When I play light gun games on stream, I don't use a light gun because it creates a variety of flashing effects that are unpleasant to look at for the stream viewer. It's great for me for playing, but for the viewer, not so much. Spent hundreds of dollars on this game in the arcade back in the day. Oh, I can imagine. It's just the regular D-pad. I guess training mode is slightly easier. The D-pad over the weird analog thing I was using. Learning a lot. No, we did even worse. I think this training mode is 100% calibrated only for the light gun. I don't think it's gonna really work otherwise. That's fine. I gotta plug the other controller back in. It is a better option than just the D-pad. And we'll go through round 2. That would make sense, considering this training is about a rapid diagonal movement. Yeah. Is the Saturn mouse an old school ball mouse? It is. I would be using the Saturn mouse, but as I was setting up this stream, my Saturn mouse wasn't working, so I gotta try to fix it, and can't fix it. Order another one. Don't know what could have gone wrong. I've never had a mouse just go wrong before. This game is mouse compatible, and that's how I was planning on playing it. Saturn mouse doesn't like the cops. Yeah. Saturn mouse refused to speak to the cops. You're not going to use me for this. What do you do with the Saturn mouse? Play Myst? Oh, there's a variety of games that are mouse compatible. Play Warcraft with the Saturn mouse. I don't want to do ranking mode because I am not good enough for ranking mode. Just go back to regular game. Here we go. Warcraft is on Saturn. Yeah, we'll have to play Saturn Warcraft at some point. Once I get that mouse fixed. Got him. I had never paid attention to the scores when I played this as a kid. So I had no idea that if you shoot people 3 times, you get extra points. I just never watched the score going up. I knew you could shoot people multiple times. Which is the best virtual-based game on the Saturn? I mean, I guess it would really be between Virtua Fighter 2 and Virtua Cop 2. I don't know. Oh no. Sorry. My personal... I think I probably played an equal number of both of those. Hard to pick just one. There's also Virtua Racing, which is a fine game. Virtua Fighter 1, Virtua Fighter Remix. 1's a little rough. Remix is pretty good. Virtual crop, polygonal farming experience. Oh, I wish that was the thing. Virtua Photo Studio also exists on the Saturn. I think that's Virtual Photo Studio. I don't think they used the surely trademarked Virtua. Like, I think that's just a softcore pornography game. Trying to think of what other virtual games there might be on the Saturn. I know on the Dreamcast you had like Virtua Tennis. I think that was on the Dreamcast. Certainly there's been a variety of Virtua Tennis games. There was that Virtua Quest or something on the GameCube. Virtual On was another arcade game. Yeah, that's not part of the Virtua series. But yeah, that is a very good one. That's a very good game. Virtua Tennis was on the Dreamcast. It's a classic. Yeah. It's good. They should make more games in the Virtua series. That's just my opinion. Virtua Racing. Yeah. Mentioned that one earlier. Wow. Virtua Dog Walker. Virtua Dog Walker, yes. Virtua Tax Attorney. All of these games would be right at home on the Sega Saturn. Virtua Salon. Virtua Salon. I would play literally any game with Virtua in the title. I would play literally any of them. Oh no. Dang, we're doing a bad job. Doing a bad work job here. You almost had Virtua RPG. Well, you had what was it, Virtua Quest? Virtual War Crimes. Virtual War Crimes, yeah. War Crimes, but arcade fun. Ah.
Lady Bo, don't we? I'll take care of you myself.
Continue, yes, Oh, I think I will. Thank you. Got him.
Wait, I give up. I'll call what you want to know about a racket.
Got him. I'm gonna look up which virtual games there are. Like, not just officially. If there were any sneaky ones. On the Saturn, specifically. Just going to this database I use. Gotta search Virtua. Let's see. W, no. Here we go. Let's pause this for a second. Alright, Virtua Cop. Virtua Cop 1 and 2 pack. Virtua Cop 2. Virtua Cop Special pack. Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter 2. Virtua Fighter 2 Sega Saturn Collection. Virtua Fighter CG Portrait Series. Those are just a disc with CG renders from Virtua Fighter. There's a whole bunch of those. Virtua Fighter CG Portrait Series Volume 1, Sarah Bryant. Volume 2, Jackie Bryant. Volume 3, Akira Yuki. Yeah, there's a lot of volumes here. Yeah, there's just tons of these. They never end. Oh yeah, Virtua Fighter Kids. That's the one I forgot about. Virtua Fighter Kids. It's Virtua Fighter, but they're kids. Virtua Fighter Remix. Virtua Fighter Remix Special Limited Edition. Virtua Fighter Remix SegaNet version. Oh, you know what? Virtua Photo Studio. Yeah, you're right. They did just steal the Virtua. Sorry, my mistake. I assumed that this softcore pornography game would not have just straight up yoinked Sega's trademark. But no, they did. It is just Virtual Photo Studio. Apologies. Yeah. And that's it. That's all of them. Don't know how they got away with that. Lethal Enforcers, that's the one I spent hundreds on. Lethal Enforcers. I haven't played a ton of Lethal Enforcers. I do remember playing it in the arcade at some point. You'll hear a lot about these hills. See these hills? In the documentary, the 4-hour documentary on this game. Pandemonium put out. Links on the television there. The channel. You'll hear all about these hills. It's very important. Hill stuff. Wow, 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 wow. hills. You learn a lot. Did you already see the documentary? Yeah, I got early access. Also, I learned in the documentary that there's a subtle effect in this level where there's like a sunset. The stage gets darker and darker as you play. Sun's going down. Real-time lighting effects. It's interesting. What a smart stuff. A lot of advanced features. That's neat. Yeah, that is neat. I can understand why people have axes in this level. You know, it's a workplace. They probably have some axes. I know axe is not necessarily a earth-moving tool. But I can imagine an axe at a work site. So, there's a shootout happening, you grab your axe to lend a hand. Dang, I missed the machine gun. Son of a gun. Oh, no. Still missed. Ah! Ah! Yeah, it's getting darker. Imagine this in VR. I'm not 100% sure how this would work in VR. It is an on-rail shooter, but I would love to see Saturn 3D models in VR. But they need to run an engine that would properly display quads. I don't want any cheating. I want to see those quads. No double triangles. Only quads. Oh no, I missed the guy. Ah, whack, 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 woo. Dang it. Whack a woo. I can't believe it. Whack a woo. Unbelievable. You hear me? Whack a woo. I don't know if you heard me. Whack a woo. Got him. Look how much darker it's gotten. The sun's going down. Oh no. Oh no. I almost shot two people. But luckily my aim was bad and I missed both of them. Dang it. I feel like that bystander getting shot sound effect really should be used in more meme videos. I don't want to tell the meme makers how to do their job, but there's a bunch of sound effects that, you know, they pop up quite often that people use in their vids. I just think that sound effect needs to make an appearance. I don't really understand why it hasn't. I can't do it. It's impossible. It's so good. It's impossible to replicate. Reload, reload. It's a highly accurate portrayal of police work. The thing that's inaccurate about this is the idea that one cop would face off against the number of armed people like this. In reality, it would be 10,000 cops versus one old woman or something. All the cops in armed gear. Got him. Your partner's there, he just doesn't have the credit to participate. Yeah, there is technically two of us. ACAB includes the cop and virtual cop. I think it does. From the backstory, the main character seems to get in trouble a lot for not following very not following the standards of ethics or whatever that the department's supposed to maintain. It sounds like he's maybe pulling a Dick Tracy.
Enough, you two. So you made it this far, huh?
Just going off on his own. Roughing people up with no due process. Got him. Oh god. Aha. Reload, reload, reload. I'm trying. I'm having a hard time right now. Haha! Got him. Sky Twofold, thank you for the $5. Last boss was Kong, now we have King. Think they might be an item? Virtual Cop Deep Lore, baby. Yeah, they're in love, and they love kaiju. So they came up with a sort of team name. Welcome to Evil Corporation. It's literally just called Evil Corporation. See, in real life, the police primarily protect the interests of capital, such as Evil Corporation. That's their job. The plot of this game doesn't make a lot of sense in terms of the reality of the world we live in, but that's the world of the imagination for you. No! You got me. Apparently this transition that you're about to see right here, incredibly complicated. Watch the 4-hour documentary Nick put out to find out why. Look, the screen got a little lighter there. Your eyes adjusted to the... Oh no. Bright lights. I wanted to blow those up. Kaboom! I like shooting a guy into the barrels back there, and then the crates, and then another guy pops up out of one of the crates. Truly incredible. Wonderful stuff they got here. Some really good textures in this game too. Music is funky. Yeah, this game's got some great tracks. Ow. Okay. One other thing I learned from the excellent Nick Broadway documentary on this game, the one linked on the television. Apparently, GoldenEye for the N64 was heavily inspired by this game in its gameplay design, which is interesting. Apparently, originally, GoldenEye 64 was going to be an on-rail shooter. They did make some pretty radical changes to that original idea. Oh no, dang it. Virtua copies. Apparently the Genesis there. Ow. Reload, reload, reload. Machine gun. Tag it. Multiplayer for GoldenEye was made in like 2 weeks, the end of development. Yeah, that sort of stuff is buck wild. I do genuinely miss the days in which most video games had teams that were not 10,000 people big. I think something's lost. And they've got 10,000 people working on a game. Wow. Why do I always shoot the wrong guy first? It's got a big arrow over them. Stardew Valley was made by one person. Yeah, that's why I clarified. Big games from the big companies. Most independent games are not made with 10,000 people. Like, it's rare for a game to have, like, the one primary person, but... Indie game studios have about as many people as big games would have on their project, like, back in this era. Like, at this time, it was regular to have, you know, maybe 1 or 2 dozen people on a team. Dang.
But now, you'll regret being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like, I don't think that, I don't think all the, man, we're doing real bad. I don't think all the AAA games valueless or anything. I play tons of them. I do think something's lost, though. There is an element that you just don't get anymore in exchange for the width and breadth of content and models and
This chopper is all I need. I'm through with you two. Now you meet your maker.
okay. Double Fine is an indie studio that still makes AA games. Well, they're not a indie studio anymore. Yeah, it's just Microsoft now, but at some point, like, I understand how it happens. I like watching the Double Fine documentary for that one game they kickstarted. Just seems, you know, if you run a studio like that, constantly having to deal with financial realities, And just the stress of one mistake, meaning people you care about losing their jobs, and you're responsible for it. I can understand at some point deciding, alright, we'll sell ourselves to Microsoft, and then they'll deal with that. We won't have to deal with the constant financial stress anymore. I do. I don't think there's any example of a sale like that going through that didn't eventually just completely dissolve that company away. So we got maybe 5 or 10 more years of Double Fine before it vanishes into the ether. Let's see. Yeah, let's try ranking mode. Why not? I'm not gonna rank good. I'm gonna rank very bad, actually, but let's give it a shot. Let's go to ranking mode. Executives fire all the good people and hire half the staff. Yeah, I feel like the thing that happens with a lot of these companies, and what I imagine will eventually happen with Double Fine, is initially the people I imagine the people at Microsoft bringing Double Fine on board genuinely don't want to mess with the Double Fine magic and are leaving them with some level of autonomy. Eventually executives change though. Priorities change. At some point Double Fine is going to be filed away. Filed down into nothing. Look at what happened with Rare. It happened with the Rare Corporation. Remember when Campo Santo? Remember Campo Santo? They made that excellent game Firewatch, and they started working on their next game. They put out a teaser for it. It looked great. It looked like an excellent game. I was looking forward to it. I believe the Campo Santo people are mostly working on VR stuff at Valve now. Seem to have kind of dispersed into the general company. We're gonna get a bad rank. In the Valley of the Gods. Yeah, that's it, in the Valley of the Gods. A lot of old names. Rare is still there, just kind of shuffling around. Sea of Thieves is doing what they want. Yeah, I guess they got Sea of Thieves now. I just can't think of a single time in which like a company got absorbed into a larger company that did actually like maintain their identity for any long period of time. You know what I will say? I think the I think the best success story. Here's my personal opinion. Oh, there we go. There's our. All right, great, wonderful. Campo Santo has been busy working on Dota Underlords. Great. Wonderful. Anyway, the best success story, I think, is probably just Minecraft. I think Minecraft is honestly in better hands than it was previously. Yeah. We did it. HAL getting swallowed by Nintendo wasn't that bad. HAL. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll give you a HAL. Minecraft changed gaming for the worse. I mean, there's a number of art that's come out that's been followed by a number of obnoxious copycats or changes to the industry. Like, I really love the film The Matrix. Action movies for a good 5 to 10 years after that had a lot of kind of bad changes. They tried to emulate The Matrix. Don't shoot me. You got it. I would never. Do you hear me? I would never. Got him. There he goes, spinning away. Right through the wheel. Well, Pandemonium's live documentary premiere should be over just about now. So if you do want to watch 4.5 hours of documentary on the making of this game, I highly recommend it. If you're the sort of person who wants to sit down and see 4.5 hours of documentary on a Sega Saturn game, this is the one to check out. You've seen the game. Now see how the magic was made. You know what company I wish I'd continued? Even though it doesn't really make sense for it to have warp. I want more warp games. Never gonna get more warp games because Angie does passed away. And a warp game without him would probably not really be a warp game. Kind of like if FilmCow continued on after I died. Warp, yeah, warp. They made, you know, classics such as Flopon the Alien. I gotta play that on stream. I think I played the US version, tripped it the 3DO at some point. They're responsible for the hit Sega Saturn game and 3DO and PS1 game D. Video Game Valley viewers would probably recognize that. That was a warp game. D. Also D2, the sequel to D. Also, Enemy Zero, the sequel to D. I've got a few other warp games that I haven't streamed that I'll definitely stream at some point. I just like warp. There's one game that I won't stream. Oh, it's not really value appropriate, but the concept is funny. So, if you don't do a lot of Japanese game importing from the 90s Japanese game importing, you probably aren't aware that there was, in the 90s, a huge assortment in Japan of Mojang games of a particular variety. Mojang's this tile game. I don't really understand how to play it. I want to learn. And there was a popular genre where you would play Mojang against anime girls and strip Mojang. Yeah, that.
Lady Bo, don't we? I'll take care of you myself.
Like, as you play, as they lose, they also lose clothing. And this was like a big industry, I guess, because there are hundreds upon hundreds of these games. Mahjong, yeah, Mahjong. I don't know how it's pronounced. But Warp made a version of this.
Wait, I give up. I'll go off what you want to know about a rat.
Okay. Got it. Warp made a game. Translated, it's called Old Man Hunter. And you're a superhero. Because apparently there's an outbreak of old perverted men who are Mahjong players assaulting young women and trying to get them to strip, and you're a superhero who shows up and challenges the old pervert man to a Mahjong match, at which point if you win you beat them up So it's like a satire on that genre. Like imagining that this is like a crisis in the real world. If you're a superhero who specifically addresses it. Help me. Got him. Boop, 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 doo, doo. How is that not valley appropriate? Well, in spite of the satire, it still ultimately functions as a horny game. It's not great satire. The concept is funny. The execution imperfect. Ah. Horny for old man. No, I'd probably still play it on stream if that was the case. I think I would play that. Yeah, I would play that game. You ever stream Until Dawn? That's too new a game. It's not on a system that I stream. Got him. Got him. Oh. There goes that guy. Tried to think of a classic example of a badly inappropriate game. My mind jumped to Leisure Suit Larry. Yeah, that's probably a good. That's a good example. There's like. Oh no! There's like two types of games that I would consider. No, there's three types of games that I would consider badly inappropriate. The first is one that has a particular type of violence. Just like a cruel violence. A visceral, like... a mean violence. Like this game that we're playing here is extremely violent. You're just shooting people left and right, but it's a kinetic violence. It's a cartoonish violence. And then something like, you know, Dark Souls. A fantastic violence. Fantasy violence. And then there's something like Condemned Criminal Origins, where you've got a pipe, and you're being set upon by what looks like homeless people and bashing them over the head with a pipe over and over again. That's validly inappropriate. The vibes on that are way off. Ah, you got me. Finally got me. Oh, sorry. The second thing that's validly inappropriate is a particular type of adult content, I guess. You know, anything pornographic, obviously. But there's... like, I wouldn't play as good of a game as it might be. I wouldn't play Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball or whatever. I wouldn't play that game on stream. I think the vibes of that are not validly appropriate. A great volleyball game, I'm sure. No! Dang. Can't shoot that from here. Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball is an underrated as a game / almost dating sim, especially the first one. Agree on the vibes. Yeah, I mean, I have heard a lot of defenses to that game, and I believe them. 100% believe that it's a fine video game. Probably not validly appropriate. What's the third type? The third type would be like, I realize I'm saying this as I'm playing Virtua Cop, but like there was a PC adventure game series called like Cop Quest or something, Police Quest. I wouldn't play something like that on stream. I know that didn't get a console release, but oh no! Anything that's like very clearly specifically pushing a fascist agenda through a video game. Something that's got a real twisted worldview. And
Sure enough, you two. So you made it this far, huh?
really wants to push that on its viewers and its players. This quest is all about following the rules. I think you should maybe look up the origins of that series. I think you should maybe look up the person behind it. Dude. game be too offensive for the Valley? I guess it depends. I played that... What was that 3DO Dennis Miller game? But I only played a small bit of it. Anyway, regarding Police Quest, I do highly recommend the Waypoint article on the game. How Sierra and a disgraced cop made the most reactionary game of the 90s. In the wake of the 1992 Los Angeles riots that ruined his reputation, Daryl Gates found himself in a point-and-click professional afterlife. He does a good job overviewing the guy behind the game and the game itself. Holy moly, I didn't know about this. Yeah, I had played Police Quest when I was like a teen, and you know, I didn't pick up on anything when I had played it. I didn't have the game, but my cousins did on their computer. I remember having a good time with it. But, yeah, coming at it, like, now. Got him. That game has some, that gun has some kick. Yeah, that guy just went flying. The stopping power in this of his gun. Like he got hit by a bowling ball. Good about police procedural and not using excessive force. Oh no, I finally hit one of them, dang it. I think a lot of games have things that they present themselves as about and other layers underneath that. Jason would play L.A. Noire for the Valley. L.A. Noire? Yeah, I might. I don't think there's anything in L.A. Noire that I couldn't stream. I think I could stream L.A. Noire. It's been a while since I played L.A. Noire. So I don't actually remember if there's anything Valley inappropriate in the game outside of... I mean, it has like shooting sections, but that's not... You know, we're shooting right now. L.A. Noire is a great game. Yeah. Does L.A. Noire have sex scenes, or is that a different David Cage game? L.A. Noire is not a David Cage game. I would love to see David Cage's L.A. Noire. I think maybe you're thinking about that cyborg game or whatever. Robot game. I don't know. Yeah, LA Noire is not a David Cage game. Mix it up with Heavy Rain. Yeah, Heavy Rain. I'd probably play Heavy Rain too. That game's goofy enough, and there's a lot of stuff that you can skip over intentionally. So I think the valley inappropriate stuff in that game I could just opt out of. But it's been a while since I've played it. It's just such a funny game. I remember when it came out. There's some terrible media that has something about the way it's presented that can capture your imagination in a way that you just don't see the terrible stuff. And the movie Prometheus did that to me. I saw Prometheus in the theater, and as I was watching it, I thought, this is an unbelievable film. Prometheus. This is one of the greats for sure. This is such an effective film. God, what a masterpiece, Prometheus. And then as I'm driving home from the theater, I'm like, wait, some of this didn't really make any sense, did it? The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, no, I think none of this made any sense. What was that movie? What did I just see? What was this movie? Heavy Rain kind of had that effect on me. As I was playing it the first time, I'm like, dang, this is a masterpiece. Heavy Rain. Truly, gaming has entered a new era. And now it's impossible for me to play Heavy Rain without just cackling the whole time. Well, here we go, our first game over. Gotta get it any second now. Play Omicron the Nomad Soul. Yeah, Omicron the Nomad Soul's on my list. Either that or Heavy Rain will be my first David Cage game on stream. Oh. Oh no! Well, we did it. We lost. Oh, my bits are going again. That's fine. We're at the end of the stream. We're at the end of streaming. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. I greatly appreciate the support. Just remember they're making a Quantic Dream Star Wars game. Yeah, I had forgotten about that too. Oh boy. Quantic Dream Star Wars. I don't understand. I mean, I feel like David Cage has got a real Tommy Wiseau quality to his writing. I feel like fundamentally the writing style between David Cage and Tommy Wiseau is essentially identical. Indigo Prophecy was a lot of fun. Indigo Prophecy. I think I have the PS2 version of that. Did I play the PS2 version of that on stream? I might have already played some of that. David, thank you for the €2. Minor contribution to FilmCow Emporium. Thank you. Appreciate it, David. Well, I guess that's it. I guess we're done for the night. I gotta fix my Sega Saturn mouse. Gotta get that working. I need to be able to Sega mouse. I need to Sega mouse. I simply have to. It's very important that I Sega mouse. Well, that's it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night, everyone. Great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all. You know what? A little bonus content for anyone still here. One of my favorite videos from Heavy Rain is, I don't know what the origins of this is. Heavy Rain, chase, fail, hilarious laughter.
Miroslav Korda? Yeah? Lieutenant Carter Blake, I'd like to ask you some questions. Shit, don't just stand there. He's gonna get away.
Stop that guy!
Hey, man, watch him, dude.
I love this guy laughing. And the music they added.
There's another one! I thought there was two. Why'd he tackle it?
Hey, man! Hey, watch
Hey, man, where'd you go?
Yeah, get him.
Oh my god, this is... Oh my god, this is...
Anyway, yeah, it's a good video. I think of that whenever I'm thinking of Heavy Rain now. What a ridiculous game. Alright, that is it again. Farewell, everyone.